What is going on, casuals? I'm back with another video, and I'm doing a repeat of something I did years ago when I was a wee little lad, and maybe this will find me the same success, because that's really why I'm doing it. But I'm also doing it because it kind of intrigues me looking at the divisions and seeing just who's gonna find the most success, and seeing which I guess prospects have the best chances of winning and in finding that success. So I'm gonna be going through and I'm gonna be giving my takes on every undefeated UFC fighter in every division and giving my opinions on who I think is going to lose their undefeated record first. And I think a good place to start is the flyweight division. Now there's only two fighters right now in that flyweight division, and that's Andre Lima and Dong Hun Choi. Um, Dong Hun Choi, I think 2024 in the what was it called? Road to UFC finale. He got a nasty knockout. It was nasty. Great performance. He looked good. Andre Lima, notorious for his bite of the night performance after he got bit and his opponent got DQ'd, and what was looking to be a really good fight. Igor Severino, that's still a really good win because Igor Severino has gotten a couple of good wins outside the UFC so far. And I think he's supposed to fight Zhalgis, Zalgis Zumagulov, who I think both of them should be in the UFC because both are actually really good. Zumagulov is really good, despite what his record in the UFC says and his professional record says. They're very good victory. He's a very good win. He's a very good fighter. And Igor Severino, he's still really good as well. He's very talented. He's very big and physical. So I'm getting off track though. But Andre Lima, he's got really good wins. His last win against Daniel Bairez was probably his most impressive one because he was just mixing up his targets so well, just landing these just brutal strikes. Took him down and subbed him. He has a win over Felipe dos Santos, pretty good win. A win over who else? Who else has he beaten? Mitch Raposo, aging pretty decently. It's a pretty decently aged win. And yeah, I think that's all of it. He has a win over the dude Hickson Zendim. That dude on the contender series. That dude beat I think it was Carlos Vera, not Carlos Vera. The Vera who fought on the Macau card last weekend. Or the Saturday. It was he beat that was one of his wins. Sorry, I really went on a tangent and got off track. Um, I think Dong Hun Choi would probably lose first, just because we haven't seen enough from him. He hasn't really showed anything good against like real UFC level comp. Andre Lima, so far, he's shown he can make it a little boring, crafty split decision. He can make it a boring smudge fest on the ground. But he's also shown that if given the opportunity, he will just beat the shit out of his opponent, and he'll just like fucking batter you with strikes like he did against Daniel Perez. So I think honestly, Andre Lima is very underrated, and I think I need to see another Andre Lima fight soon because he's really talented. He's really good, and I need to see him. I need to see him fight. I want to see him get a. I think he was supposed to fight Rafael Estevam, who I think he would have beat the shit out of. So I would love to see another Andre Lima fight soon because I think he has the potential to make it to that top 10, that top 15, or that top 10, top 5. Next up, Santiago Luna and Farid Basharat. Um, whoo, I could really eat my words here because there's a couple reasons. Both of these guys have fights booked within a month of each other. Both of them are fighting really good fighters. Basharat's fighting Ethan Ewing. Luna is fighting... What's his face? Luna's fighting Bryce Mitchell. Luna, I'm pretty sure, has a really high-level wrestling background of sorts that I'm not aware of. Also a really good strike. He's a good striker. He's got good striking. He's got diverse tools on the feet. I think Basharat's going to lose first because, truthfully, I think Luna would beat Bryce Mitchell, and I think Ewing is going to beat Basharat. And I think some of this comes down to the fact that it feels like Basharat doesn't have any threatening capabilities on the feet, and it feels also like he doesn't have anything threatening on the ground. And he has a single submission, but what does that? That doesn't mean much because it feels like he can't threaten people on the ground. Luna, we've seen him on the feet. He's got sting on his shots. He can put you out. He put out Kwang Lee out cold. And he's got good hands. He's got tools on the feet to put together these big combinations. I think he's a really good fighter. I think he's got hella potential. I just think he's got more physically imposing tools. He's got more of the physical characteristics you would want to see in a fighter that would make you believe, yeah, this guy's gonna be a threat. This guy, he's gonna be a bit of a menace, So, for those reasons, I think that's why I think Basharat's gonna lose first. I didn't have the women's division prepared for this, but I'm gonna start doing the women's divisions, I think. Just because, it makes it a bit longer. Or maybe I don't because it makes it shorter. Maybe I do their own little separate things. I got another video. I think another video idea I want to do. But, no, I just don't think Farid Basharat really has anything physically imposing. He's technical. He's good. He can craft it up. And honestly, his wins are pretty decent. Damon Blackshear, John Matsumoto, Chris Gutierrez, Taylor Lapilus is actually a really good win. Clayton Rodriguez, not the best, but, it's something. Farid Basharat. What are all of his wins? Beat Victor Hugo, pretty good win. All of his wins are pretty good. Blackshear, Lapilus, Hugo, Gutierrez, Matsumoto. He's got 6 wins in the UFC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 wins in the UFC. He's top 15, but I think Ewing is where he stops. And I don't think Luna stops. I don't think Luna stops at Bryce Mitchell. I don't. I honestly think they put him in there so they can make Luna beat Bryce Mitchell, and then they have a Bryce Mitchell coming off a loss, and they're going to put him against Alexandre Topuria. But yeah, I think Luna just has more of these physically imposing tools to, these more physical gifts that could bring him further compared to Basharat. But Basharat's crafty and he's smart, so I think, I could be wrong, and Luna could get smudged by Bryce Mitchell, and then Basharat could just smudge Ewing, and that would ruin my life. But yeah, next up is the featherweights, and we got a lot of undefeated featherweights here. Movsar Evloev, Luke Riley, Marwan Freaky Rahiki, Tommy McMillan. Now, I think there's been moments shown from all of these guys that make me think they all have the potential to lose and soon. Riley, we saw him against Bogdan Grad. He was getting taken down, kind of pretty much ragdolled in that first round, getting kind of played with. Second round comes back, boom! Huge left hook, puts him out. Marwan Rahiki against Harry Hardwick. He was getting clipped in that first round, having competitive. Leaves his chin up in the air. In the Contender Series, got dropped like 3 times before coming back. It was a war. Evloev, he just makes the fights close. McMillan, he gets super sloppy and scrappy. But of all of these guys, I think Tommy McMillan is going to be the one to lose first. And my reason for that really comes down to the fact that all of these guys have some more. Oh, oh, that's embarrassing. All of these guys. Well, I think we both know who's going to lose first on that next slide. They have some sort of like a physical trait or technical ability that makes me think, okay, well, this can carry them a little bit further. Movsar Evloev, he's well rounded with good boxing, decent power, and great wrestling, and he's made it this far. He's got 10 wins in the UFC, no slouch. You can't really say that this guy is just a he he's gonna lose. I mean, his next fight's probably Volk, and I think he's gonna lose that, but I don't think that gets booked for a while. Um, Luke Riley, he got great striking, great power. He's got a great team behind him. Boys with Paddy Pimblett, so he's got good grappling looks to help him out. Marwan Rahiki, he's got a good frame. He's long, he's tall, he's long. He's got fuck, what does he got? Yo, I'm brain fogging. I'm sorry. He's tall, he's long, he's got good power. He's got he's got good eyes in the pocket. Makes it really scrappy. He's got pretty good cardio too, because he throws like with 100% of everything, and it doesn't seem like he ever slows down. Tommy McMillan, he's got good cardio and he can put on a pace, but it kind of just feels like he's out there swinging real sloppy hooks. He's like getting real sloppy swinging, just almost like a pace merchant. Like he just goes out like a Marab merchant, except Marab has really good wrestling and the the really good striking. McMillan just seems to be decent everywhere, great nowhere, and just puts on a pace and makes it really scrappy. Like I think if you put him against Marwan or Rahiki, Rahiki would catch him with big hooks. I think Rahiki would catch him. I think against Luke Riley would pretty quickly chin him. You know, he's supposed to fight Alberto Montez. I think Montez is gonna sub him. I think Alberto Montez subs him. So that's my thing. He just doesn't seem to have really good technical ability anywhere, and for that reason, that's why I think he's just gonna lose before all of these guys, and I think all of these guys have the potential to lose. I don't think any of these guys are gonna remain undefeated this year, but that's Tommy McMillan. I think he's probably gonna lose it first. I mean, Luke Riley has a fight booked against Kai Kamaka, but I think he's gonna beat Kai Kamaka. And he's on the McGregor card, and I think it's going to be a breakout performance. So, for those reasons, Tom McMillan. Next up, lightweight. There's only 2 guys. It's Ilia Topuria and Narulo Aliyev. I'm going to make it quick. We all know I'm picking Narulo Aliyev. Why? Congrats. You beat Shamrock. A win over Rafael Alves, and what else? You beat Joe Selecki, and you got mounted in the 3rd round. Yeah, dude. Sorry. Topuria, probably go to the sport. I don't think he loses to anyone at lightweight. Respect. Like, I don't think he loses to anyone at lightweight. Unless he was fighting Armin, then maybe, like. But Narulo Aliyev, no, yeah, you're losing next. Next up, welterweight. And this one is a good one. 4 undefeated fighters. Okay, we got Mike. Look, first off, I'm keeping Shavkat in here just because he's undefeated. I'm not picking him because he's Shavkat has died. Shavkat has died. He's gone. Not really, but you know, it's like the Tony has died. Shavkat has died. But we have Michael Morales, Shavkat, Jacoby Smith, and Ty Miller. And this one's a difficult one because you have Michael Morales and Jacoby Smith, Ty Miller. I mean, Ty Miller, for where he's at in his career, they're probably going to slow build him, so I don't think he's going to lose next. But that's the thing. Ty Miller had that competitive fight. He had a pretty competitive fight with Adam Fuckett. Fugit landed a spinning back elbow on him, cut him open bad. Was landing decent shots. But Jacoby Smith, he took the Dodo Bird Nico Price to that second round. He was getting crafty. He was getting dangerous. Michael Morales had that fight against Trevin Giles, rocked him. But Michael Morales, he's a fucking mutant. Jacoby Smith is a mutant in his own right. Look at this fucking physical build. But if I had to pick who I think is going to lose next, I mean, I want to pick Jacoby Smith, but I want to see how he looks in his next fight. Frankly, I think if you ask me who I put him up against next, I think you put him up against Punahele Soriano, because that's another big physical dude, and that'll really test to see, okay, let's see just how big and strong Jacoby Smith is. I want to say Michael Morales. I have no fucking clue who's fighting for the welterweight title next. There's like 3 guys in contention. Prates is the only one who hasn't been saying like, oh yeah, I've been in talks. Ian Gary and Michael Morales have both been being like, oh yeah, I'm getting the shot next. So I have no clue. If Michael Morales gets the next shot, then I think he'll probably lose. And if Ian Gary gets the next shot, then I think Michael Morales will probably win his next fight. I think if anything, they do Michael Morales versus Kamaru Usman, which I think makes the most sense. Please slime out Kamaru Usman. But I think Ty Miller. I think Ty Miller's going to lose first just because I like him. I think he's got really good boxing, but just seems to have a little bit of a simple man's game. You know, he keeps a good jab. He keeps his shots really clean, but he just doesn't seem to have the X factor, as Lucas Tracy calls it. Jacoby Smith has an X factor. Michael Morales has the mutant X factor. Shavkat Rakhmonov had the Kazakhstan X factor. Ty Miller doesn't seem to have that X factor. He kind of just seems to be. And he's really good, though. He's really good. He's a fun fighter. I think he's got potential to be a mainstay in the UFC, but I don't see, you know, I don't see much happening. I don't see him taking it as far as a Jacoby Smith could take it or a Michael Morales could take it. So, and I know that's not really the point, but even then, I think if you put these guys in their next fights, I think they have a better chance of winning than Ty Miller does in his next fight, depending on who he fights. So, you know, I'm picking. I think Ty Miller's probably going to lose first. Next up is middleweight. Bisengar Susakayev and Dante Johnson. I think both of these guys have equal opportunity to lose their next fight. Truthfully, both of these guys are pretty mid, but if I had to say anyone, Dante Johnson. Dante Johnson arguably lost to Cody Brundage. Sorry. Bisengar Susakayev, he's finished all of his opponents. And all of them are pretty decent. I mean, he beat Eric McConaughey. He knocked him out. McConaughey is pretty good. Jordan Santos is pretty good. What's his face? Who's the other guy? Eric Nolan, we'll figure out. But all 3 of those guys are like pretty decent. Dante Johnson, just early in his career, hasn't faced anybody really good. And against the bottom of the barrel in the UFC, hasn't looked the greatest. I mean, he was getting taken down by Cody Brundage. Like, I think Tresean Gore would knock Dante Johnson out. So I think it's a pretty easy choice, Dante Johnson, but I don't think Beisinger Suzukaev takes it that much further either. Next up, we have light heavyweight, and oh, dude, I had to sneeze. Let me stop that. We got a couple of really good ones. We have Iwo Baranuski, Navajo Sterling, Abdul Rahman Yakyayev. Let me make this short and simple. I'm picking Abdul Rahman Yakyayev. Navajo Sterling, I think he's really well-rounded, big, physical, good striking and grappling, technical on the feet. Iwo Baranuski, he's got nasty power on the feet. He can brawl. He's got a granite chin. I also think he says he has a judo background, and he's got the bullish power. Bullish power. Abdul Rahman Yakyayev. Dude, you were getting tagged up by Brenson Habero. And sure, you finished him, but you're getting tagged up by Brenson Habero, dude. Brenson Habero? Are we so dead-us? He was tagging you up? Dude, you're gonna be the next Yard Nurgajai. I'm sorry, Brenson Habero's tagging you up. I can't pick. I think Navajo Sterling knocks out Brenson Habero. I think Iwo Baranuski brutally knocks out Brenson Habero. Sorry, Abdul Rahman Yakyayev, I can't. I don't think you're going to make it that much further. I think he's going to face someone good, and I think he's going to get chinned. Because if Habero is tagging you up on the feet with how open he is, I just can't see you taking it that much further. Next up, and finally, at heavyweight, we have Josh Hokett and Mario Pinto. I think Josh Hokett's probably going to lose before Mario Pinto. And a lot of these are really circumstantial because you have a lot of unranked undefeated guys versus ranked undefeated guys. And I think obviously the ranked undefeated guys are going to be more likely to lose because they're just facing that higher level of competition. Josh Hokett, in my opinion, I think he's going to lose next because I think he's going to beat Derek Lewis. And then whatever fight he's going to have next, it's going to be a real big chance. I think Mario Pinto for his next 3 fights, whoever they put him against, I think he's going to beat them. I think he'll beat them. Josh Hokett for his, I know he wins his next fight. I don't know what about after that. I don't know after that. He could get put against someone who could slime him out. But I mean, he had a fight of the century against Curtis Blades. So we know he's got the skills. We know he's got the personality. He talks the talk and he walks the walk. But against he's got Derek Lewis, and Derek Lewis is a walking victim out there. Respectfully to Derek Lewis. I love you, D-Lou, but you're a victim. Can't even lie. The concept of a jab knocked you down from Cortez Acosta. I can't pick you. But Josh Hokett, when he beats Derek Lewis, I don't know if he wins his next fight after that. Because he's good, he's fast, he's athletic, but after that, it's literally, you start realizing, oh wait, there's a reason these guys are top 5. These are guys good enough that if all of heavyweight was really actual athletes and decent fighters, they would still be top 5. And we saw that with Sergey Pavlovich. Fucking Volkov. Cortez Acosta is still really good and athletic. Keeps it competitive with everyone he fights. I farted. Now I feel gross. But, I don't know if Josh Hokett is just at that level. Yet, he could get to that level eventually, but I don't think he's at that level right now. And Mario Pinto, I think he could probably go through, build up more experience, and I think he could probably smoke out a lot of the guys he's facing right now. I think you put him against a lot of the unranked heavyweights. I think he beats a lot of them. And honestly, I think he beats a lot of them. So those are my picks for this video. Tell me what you guys think down below. Give me your opinions. Any undefeated fighters you think are going to lose. And yeah, that's it. See ya.